Right.
And
You're in the
hopefully
show.
my internet does not shit out on me. That's the only good picture I could find of you guys. I hope that's okay.
Yeah.
That's like the only picture we have of us.
So far,
That's what I did some very deep searching in hopes to find something. So, all right. So, welcome to episode 2. I'm still trying to figure out how to do this by myself without having a bunch of other people to do all the talking for me. And so we're just going to get into it. So, huh?
I said that's what you got me for.
Well, yeah, but you got to remember where I came from. And now, anyways, I'm going to hit the intro and then we're going to jump right into it. Boom! I did it!
Yay!
Welcome to episode 2 of the Beards, Beers, and Bullshit podcast. I'm Joe. That over there is Stump, and these beautiful people down here are my close to my heart old friends, the Disorderlies. Guys, hello. How are you? Welcome.
Doing good. Excited to be here.
Yeah.
I'm excited to see how this goes because technically this is the first interview besides just talking with Stump for 4 hours.
Oh, so it's like you got to get the bottom of the barrel band on the first interview.
Yeah.
Well, no. My bottom of the barrel was a little busy tonight, so I kind of went with above that just a little bit.
All right, cool.
The Orderlies.
I like the bottom of the barrel. Tastes pretty good.
Oh, I would never call you guys the bottom of the barrel. So I'm going to jump into, the beginning questions that I'm going to be doing. There's 3 of you. And so I need each of you guys to go in a particular order. Explain your life story in 2 minutes. We'll go Freeze, Lizzie, and then Animal. 2 minutes to tell your life story and go.
Well, I come from a mystical land called Kent, Washington, my ancestral homeland, of which I grew, and I continued growing. Some say I never stopped. I picked up an instrument in 8th grade. I started playing. I was part of many failed bands. Some may say that I still am, but fuck them. And, that's kind of what led me here. I DJ'd at a strip club. I was an accountant at a shady online advertising company. And now I play bass in a punk band.
That was less than 2 minutes.
Yeah.
I just learned some fun facts about you that I did not know.
I keep it tight.
Liz,
right.
Life story in 2 minutes or less.
Life story in 2 minutes or less. I also don't want to admit this, but I grew up in the same land of Kevin. Born in Seattle, but grew up in Kent. Kent's the worst place ever.
It's not that bad.
It's pretty awful.
As soon as I could, and started playing in bands around then. Disorderlies was actually like my first live band, and I begged you guys to let me come in and sing for it, and then it's just been kind of music and whatever jobs will allow me to play music since then. So nannying and bartending and that's it. West Seattle is where I live now. Life is good, playing music.
I was actually going to kind of try to leave out the part of when I was a guitar player in that band, but we'll touch that later because it kind of ruined a lot of my questions that I had left for you guys.
Hey, you're going to put us on the spot. We're going to put you on the spot.
It's okay.
Fair game.
All right, Kevin, life story.
All right, yeah. I'm one of those assholes from California that came and ruined Washington. I've been here for June will be 10 years. Grew up in the Bay Area. I started playing music when I was, 7 or 8. I went to Bellingham for college because I wanted to play timpani and symphonies for a living. And that's how I met a bunch of people who moved to Seattle after we got out of college. And I went back to Cali for a couple of years and then came back up here and joined Dreadful around the same time as Lizzie, and that's actually the first punk band I ever played in. I mostly played in indie bands in California. I was in a
Gazing
band.
at shoes.
Yeah, weird like underground indie stuff that was interesting. But then I joined Dreadful Children, and that kind of just was history there. And was a volunteer at the Morgue, which is how I got into the music scene in Seattle. And joined Kids on Fire a couple years ago, and then just joined Disorderlies 2 months ago.
About, yeah.
Yeah, fun fact, Kids on Fire is, I've already talked to Johnny, Kids on Fire. So you might have to do this again with us, Kevin, because Kids on Fire is on the list. All right, so...
a fun fact, I've played a show actually not too long ago with Disorderlies and Kids on Fire at Charleston in Bremerton. And that was a very fun show. And part of that, no self-promotion, but I'm going to do it anyways, part of that show is actually in the Let Me Down's newest video, Jameson on Ice. So,
awesome.
And,
yeah.
This feels like a good enough lead-in to bring up. We're actually playing the Charleston again this Friday.
That's
Really?
Breaking
Yeah.
news.
I did not.
Breaking news.
I didn't edit that before I put it in. Damn it.
Well, perfect time.
I liked it.
And
So
fun
who you guys
fact,
playing with?
And also, Kevin, or Animal, is actually in Jameson on Ice as well, but you only see him for a slight second.
you just stole my fun fact, damn it.
Just real quick.
He had a funner fact.
You guys talked to me multiple times and asked me if it was okay if I was in the video, and I was like, yeah, and I assumed it was like some random shot of me like walking through the middle of your camera, and you showed it to me. It's like, no, it's like literally a half a second where you catch my face while I'm standing at the bar ordering a drink, and then the video keeps going.
Yeah, that's it. And I only know it's him just because, I mean, you know that battle vest anywhere and that mop of hair. Like,
true.
I was going to say, he does have a pretty decent head of hair on him, so.
Yeah, watch out. If we ever meet up, our beards might get connected, and it's just...
I'm willing to do that just for the hell of it. I'm not going to stop it.
I can French braid together for you guys.
I was going to say, we could braid them together and everything.
Yeah, I can do that.
So you guys are playing the Charleston on Friday. Who do you
Yeah.
play?
Afraid of the Dark?
And Mabel's Marbles.
They're not on it
They're
anymore.
not.
Oh,
No.
I was going to say, isn't Ronnie out? Are they have replaced Ronnie while he's gone, or?
They do that sometimes. I wasn't sure what they were going to do, but they just dropped off the bill recently, and I think it's, due to the current state of the world. But moving on from, that conversation, there's,
Weird world right now, right?
It is. It is a weird-ass world right now.
So it's Afraid of the Dark and another band called Never Grows.
Never grows.
I know that feeling. Sorry, I just had, I couldn't put my finger on it, but
Oh,
I've had that problem too.
well, I feel like you got a handle on it at this point.
Yeah, Jesus.
Oh, this is what Stump does, and I'm so glad there's another person that helps with those jokes because
The puns.
I literally have back patches I've made that I hand out to people for free, and I've shipped to California and Florida before that say "Up the puns" and "Puns Not Dead" in the most obnoxious font possible.
It's like,
oh yeah,
I actually messaged Johnny the other day because I've never met you, I've never conversated with you. I was like, what can you tell me about Kevin? And he's just like dad jokes and puns all freaking day.
yeah.
And I was very excited. I was very, very excited.
I think it's a
excited
drummer
you did some
thing.
research for the interview.
It's
I
my
did.
enjoyment, but
I
everyone
did some
else's
research.
punishment.
I'm okay with it.
It's only going to get
All right,
worse.
so
You're going to drink more.
it's okay. It's okay. I mean, we got time. All right. So how did you guys get your name, the Disorderlies?
Oh, jeez. Can you answer that one?
No. See, there's questions here that I want to know if you guys know the backstory and background of your guys' band.
So I think so. We were originally Mudbutt, and then when I joined, I was super pumped on it. But then I started inviting my family and stuff, and I was
Yeah.
Hey, come see my band Mudbutt to my grandma, and it was just getting. So we talked about changing the band name I think we were just like talking about random shit, and it just happened.
I remember.
All right, I'm gonna have
like,
to jump in on. Okay, I'm jumping in on here. The name Mudbutt started out as a joke. It was at our practice space in Tacoma, and I had a situation, and for some reason it stuck. The name the Disorderlies came
the
from.
Or the name.
The Mudbutt is the name Mudbutt for some reason stuck when I had kind of a situation going on.
Yeah. Okay.
The name the Disorderlies came from the movie starring the Fat Boys.
Fat Boys movie, yeah.
Yeah, and I don't know why,
Fat
but
boys.
that was
Classic
Justin's doing for sure.
Yeah.
I figured it was just a play on unruly nurses.
Nope.
Which is what the movie's about.
Or just nurses that diss everybody.
We were, I don't know. It kind of was the only one when we were trying to think of something to change it to. Is the only one that kind of made sense with us because we were a bunch of like, ridiculous drunk punk rockers.
Kids.
Like,
yeah.
I mean, fuck, I didn't know what the hell I was doing in that band either, so it was totally fun.
Hey, if it makes you feel any better, I still don't know.
But I can tell you what, I can still. How long has it been? It's been like what, 7-8 years. I could still play at least 75% of the songs.
or
Hey,
maybe
so
the
can
old
we.
ones. Yeah.
I know exactly.
So
So,
when
the
we
old,
come,
obviously.
when we come to Portland, will you come play a song with us?
Oh shit.
Oh, you have to now, Joe.
I'll talk to.
And you
I'll
know
talk
what?
to my agent. I'll talk to my
play a
agent.
show with them.
Oh shit.
TikTok
I
star
will-
Joe.
you know what? We're gonna make this happen.
We'll have our people call your people.
Yeah.
We'll set it up.
Yeah.
We'll send you
Actually,
some.
I'd probably be down.
Liz will take off her guitar and she'll
Yeah.
just sing.
Because I do what you do. I do the rhythm guitar.
Oh, so I watched your guys' the Bridge City Fest performance. I had goosebumps the whole fucking time. Like it was nice. It was nice to see. And what's funny is I've never heard Kevin on a microphone. Why is somebody calling me?
I ask the same thing whenever someone calls you too.
Maybe they want to call
It's
him
my
live.
wife. It's my wife. She's in Vegas. Hold on 1 second. Hey, why don't you guys talk about Bridge City Fest real quick?
Yeah,
Hi,
sure.
Felicia.
Tell your wife we say hi. In the most non-offensive way
So you guys
possible.
want right? So you guys run last year's. Are you guys doing this year's as well?
I mean, we'd like to, but I mean, I don't know if they do bands 2 years in a row. There's a lot of fests that don't. So,
I feel like we haven't been asked about it, but my boyfriend's a pretty big part of it, and so I've talked to him a little bit about it, but I kind of think that maybe other bands should do it because there's so many bands that haven't gotten a chance to play in the last
That is
couple years.
true. Yeah.
So
Did
we
you
were lucky.
did you guys do so with the fest that you guys did? Have you guys released anything from that to promote any of the new stuff at all?
We have been doing. We've put a video or two up on Instagram and kind of been trying to post a video here and there. And we haven't recorded. We were planning on recording, re-recording, because we sound a lot different than we did when we were a 4-piece. Now we're a 3-piece, and
we did end up recording a full album,
yeah,
and it ended up being like the end date that we recorded ended up being like to the day 2 weeks before we had our second guitarist quit. So it turned into almost immediately we sound nothing like these recordings anymore 2 weeks after we finished.
Yeah, and plus we added, different vocals. Like Kevin's been kicking ass with the vocals, and then we were kind of just writing and trying to tighten up, and then playing shows, and then we just kind of talked about it for a long time. So now we're gonna train up Kevin, and I've been playing music with Kevin for 7 years now.
Probably both, around
6 years with Dreadful
7.
Children.
Has it been that long?
Yeah.
Yeah, we both joined. She joined Dreadful Children about 6 months after I did, and we both joined around 2013, 2014.
Something like that.
So yeah.
So it's been pretty easy to bring him into this because we've already been doing it together for so long, and then him and Kevin get along really well too, or Kevin and Kevin get along really well. So it's been
everybody can get along with Kevin Freeze. I mean, the guy is just a giant great
piece of shit.
He's an aura of amazing. I think he's one of the coolest people to come out of Kent.
Well, it's because when you put him in a conversation, he doesn't freeze.
Hey, that was ice cold.
I need my,
Just keep
I need my
drinking,
desk
it'll get
drum
better.
set.
Yeah, we need a little like MIDI controller.
I got it. Oh, shit.
Hey!
There it is.
Oh no! Oh,
I knew I should have had this ready for tonight.
Got the laugh track too.
You know, that actually sounds pretty good. Let's put that on our next record. I like that drum set.
All right, you're rehired. I'll see you guys later.
I mean, now that I think about it, I'm setting up my little mini studio, Stumpy. Whatever I said I was going to send you, I'm not doing it now. I got this.
Wait, okay. Don't need me anymore.
I don't need you for the recording.
Yeah, well, basically, we're gonna get some recordings going here pretty soon with the lineup that we're at now, because this is, permanent unless you guys got something to say or whatever. I don't know. Be looking for it. Disorderlies recordings.
Oh, yeah. I'm looking forward to it because
Big stuff coming.
I still know the old recordings that we did at the bomb shelter, and
we don't talk about it.
we don't talk about that.
The bomb what now? The what shelter? The what?
We still like, even still in my head, whenever we play the one song, I still have the moaning in the back of my head. Do you remember that?
Oh, I wasn't there.
It's in a recording. He left the echo on or something, or the reverb.
He just put on so much reverb that, like, when Liz stopped singing, the recorded noise going in the background.
Yep. I might have to pull that up and
No.
I'll leave it alone, but it would be funny.
It's okay. I feel like by the end of this, within the next couple months, we'll have 3 recordings of that song specifically, and hopefully this third time's a charm.
Yep,
we got it.
What's saying is in the studio, I got to moan on
No,
this.
no moaning.
Yeah.
No moaning on this.
If it means anything, the people that were there from the old days would understand if they heard that recording.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's something you guys should do live. I think it's definitely something that you should do live. It's like a live, yeah.
You got a
It's a live
microphone.
feed out.
You hear the moaning.
We can,
Okay, yeah.
we can add a little bit of metal to it. Oh.
Dope. I can't wait for those recordings because I've been waiting for this shit. Like, I always try to keep, check in every now and again of bands that I listened to back in the day. Like, I know they're still playing, but are they releasing new music? And, I mean, shit. Yeah.
Yeah, we need to get on that, like T-shirts and stuff.
Yeah.
Everything.
That was at our last show. I had this very drunk woman walk up to me and tell me, I loved your show. I bought your CD. I can't wait to listen to it in the car. And I was just like, oh, we don't have a CD. I don't know whose you bought, but thanks for supporting the bands.
Yeah.
They bought, I think,
That's
Dead Streets. Because Dead Streets had CDs there, I think. But, yeah,
Shout
that
out
was
Dead Streets.
Name drop.
That is true.
All right, so you guys playing shows. I mean, you guys only play shows every now and not so often. But are you guys planning on doing a whole shit ton more?
Yeah, I mean, as soon as it's safer, kind of trying to stagger them a little bit.
Yeah, I don't know what you mean. Not a
because
playing two of
because
us.
I haven't seen yes, I still follow up on you guys on the social medias and stuff, but it's I didn't see I know you guys have been back together for a while, but I just never constantly saw freaking shows.
We were
even
playing a lot more pre-COVID, and now we're trying to get back in the swing of things. And then we're training a new drummer, and so now we're trying to play more, and hopefully planning a tour when it's safe. Which, Kevin and I have toured a bunch, but Disorderlies hasn't toured yet, and
I've
I
never left
tour.
the state of Washington. So.
Oh, I'm so excited!
Really?
I want to tour so bad.
Oh no, of course we have. We had to go to Portland to record Bridge City.
100%.
Oh yeah, no shit.
Joking.
I was I believe it. I don't know where you've been.
You saw me in Vegas at Punk Rock Bowling.
I don't know that was
No
you.
shit. Now I should have thought about that shit too.
I can't prove it.
God damn it! I'm just gullible.
So speaking of Vegas, are you guys How do you guys feel about the When We Were Young Fest that just got announced that everybody has blown their fucking minds through?
There was a group of friends of ours who were like, who go to PRB every year, and so we were like, well, PRB is getting postponed, so maybe we should try and do this. But as time went on, the more like myself I thought about it, I was like, this is pretty like it's like old Warped Tour, but worse, more expensive, more
expensive,
people.
And
it's on the main strip, which I'm not a fan of.
Which is weird too, because now, so all along they have said that they're only going to do one day, and of course there's people that have never run shows, that have never done shows in general, are saying, no, this is the beginning. I know they're doing more now, but I'm saying that in the beginning people are like, oh, there's no way, like, over 65 bands are going to be able to play from 11:11. It's just like, it can actually work, and they know what they're doing, but what they should do, I'm surprised they didn't think about this. So they should have it to where it's of each subgenre in each 3 days. So if you buy all 3 days, you can see like All American Rejects play with like with Bayside and Taking Back Sunday and those types of bands. Then you would have the harder bands like who Avril Lavigne, of course, because she's so punk, kicking over bar stools.
Yeah.
She's a rock chick. Well, it's basically like if they were smart about it, they would actually do certain bands on certain days to make it to where it would actually bring people to go to all 3 days.
Yeah, no, that's cool. We know who the star is. You can go back to that view. That's cool.
But yeah, like I think it's kind of a way to go, Joe. But I think it's a cool thing. But yes, it is a very more or less like Warped Tour kind of esque, or like if you're a little younger and never went to it, Taste of Chaos kind of style.
Yes, I remember that.
And that's kind of how they did it, to where it was literally 2 stages. They had the main stage and they had the small stage right next to it, and they would go back and forth. So they could easily do it. It's just people are just they need their Advil and they need their nap in between bands. So I get it.
Totally. I feel like all the bands that I want to see are probably gonna tour around then.
Yeah.
So if they're in the West Coast anyways, they might as well tour. So
well, here's the other thing with it too. They're putting Paramore playing with while My Chemical Romance is playing. I'm sorry, but nobody is going to go see Paramore when My Chemical Romance is playing.
I would. I don't care about My Chemical Romance. I'm sorry. I would.
Maybe try and hack it.
I don't know. I've seen Paramore more times than I've only seen My Chemical Romance once.
See, that's really the only band I had any interest in seeing. Most of the other bands, we went to Riot Fest, and like 30% of them played at Riot Fest this year, like Bayside and Mayday Parade, Hawthorne Heights.
I've never gone to any cool fests like that, man. I've never been to Warped Tour. I've never done any of that stuff, so I don't get to see all the cool bands that you guys have.
Well, it sounds like you fucked up. Well, no point going on right there.
I'll agree with them. You kind of fucked up, Joe.
If you go to When We Were Young Fest, you still won't see any cool bands.
Now you can buy a ticket to the third day of When We Were Young Fest.
Yeah.
Fuck no. I'm not gonna be able to take time off work for that shit.
My alternative plan is I've been the group that goes to punk rock bowling every year has been talking about doing one of our bucket list festivals and going to Rebellion in the UK instead.
Mm-hmm.
And I've been wanting to go to that for a long time.
Oh yeah. That's a definitely bucket list to go to.
One of mine is actually fest out in Gainesville. I really want to go and do that.
I would love to.
I just went to that one in 2019, and that was great. I got to see a lot of bands that never come to the West Coast.
One of my old bands, which I won't name, got a chance to. It's a good band, not the bad band, the good band.
The other one?
The other good one. We got a chance to do it, but it's okay. Oh, I'm not, because the guitarist is in MXPX now, so I'm not.
I don't care about Chris playing in MXPX. Okay, all right, shit.
I love Chris. He's a nice guy.
No, Chris is a good guy.
MXPX.
Just because I never really cared much for Mike doesn't mean that I hate MXPX completely.
They're
Wow.
good dudes.
Tuned out of the
Okay.
podcast.
Breaking news. Breaking news. Joe doesn't mind MXPX.
I love MXPX. It's like nostalgia.
Does this make me bad that I've never listened to an MXPX song, at least not knowingly?
I'm sure you have.
I'm sure I've heard one,
I mean,
and I can be like, yeah, I recognize that.
Responsibilities and Move to Bremerton are the only ones you guys need to know.
There's more than that.
Shit Magnet? Yeah.
Have you heard the cover that they did of Franco on American?
Yes, it was really good.
Yeah, I did hear that.
He changed the lyrics. He changed the lyrics to the new kind of stuff going on. And
he changed the lyrics so much, and I loved it.
That was weird.
So since we're on the story of
What's up,
Oh
nerds?
shit!
Who's that?
We're in the middle of an interview. Why are you doing this?
What are you doing?
are we having a COVID party?
Yeah,
Oh, you guys on a Zoom? Who is it?
Yeah. Oh, hey,
it's
nerd.
Joe
We're on a
Myers and
live
stuff.
interview.
Ah, shit! Oh,
Who the
Hey,
fuck's that?
everybody.
Oh shit! Is that Brett Wood?
Yeah, man. We're
oh, yeah, I know that
Hold
guy.
on, hold on! Breaking news! Breaking news! Hold on, I gotta get this in.
Are we on an interview right now?
Brett
Yes.
Wood.
Oh, nice. Oh, how's it going, everybody?
I can't. I'm
Disorderlies,
spelling this really
you know?
quickly, so there's typos.
Yeah.
Boom! Breaking news! Brett Wood.
That's like
snowed up. Yeah.
Let's see.
Snowed up.
Can we get one of the
Well, shit! If I would have known, I would have made some other questions that I could have asked your random visitors.
Yeah, you never know what's gonna happen with
Alright.
the Disorderlies.
Bye, guys. Love you.
Okay, love you too.
Yeah, we practice at the Rainier Brewery, and right across the hall from us is.
Okay, so since you guys,
Wait, what?
okay, Joe doesn't believe me that the R is there now. Is the R
No,
actually
I
there?
believe you that the R is there. I believe that the R is there. Okay.
Breaking news: Joe doesn't believe the R is.
I
there.
have been out of there. I have been living in Vancouver for almost freaking 8 years. All right, come on.
Are you sure?
Cut me some slack. Am I sure? Are we about to start talking about conspiracy theories? Because if we want to go there,
Oh, if we're gonna go with conspiracy theories, I proved myself right the other night from what I told you, and I sent you the news.
I know.
from that.
Who cares about the fucking sun? Who cares about the sun?
Stop talking about the sun. Stop talking about the sun.
The Disorderlies.
Yes.
Do you guys believe in dinosaurs?
Yeah,
Totally.
obviously.
No, exactly.
Of course I do. Come on.
You know, that's
Paleontology is a cult. Paleontology is a cult. That's
What
I
was
just
I
realized
playing
it's
with as a
fucking horse.
child then?
I just got a new dinosaur tattoo. I love dinosaurs.
Dinosaurs were filmed in a 1950s studio in LA with really good special effects.
That was the moon landing, not dinosaurs. That was the moon.
No,
landing.
that's the fake one. Dinosaurs are fake. The moon landing's the real one.
Got it.
Well, now I'm thinking of the
Stanley Kubrick
dinosaurs TV
directed
show.
both.
This is why I'm not good with conspiracy theories. I mix them up.
Oh, I can go on, and it's fucking ridiculous.
Reagan doesn't
Oh, I
exist,
never
but
did.
aliens did.
Yes.
No, and then I have a whole thing about Disneyland not being real, but I'll leave that for another time.
I've never been either, Joe. It's okay.
Oh, we
Okay,
dove
but
into the
you
whole
love me
Disneyland
either.
thing.
Oh no, I believe that people are walking in and then they get misted and then they're thrown into a pile butt naked with mind control things and they're just getting robbed blind. They're not really having the fun, and all the pictures are all like CGI'd and computer generated and shit.
So the last time,
I
well,
got
the
the
last,
low-rent version of Disneyland. I got Payless Shoe Store.
so the last time I was in Disney was in the '80s. So you're saying I was shoved into a pile of naked babies in the '80s and enjoyed myself? Is that what you're trying to
Why
say?
doesn't that happen to me now? No matter how many.
I
times.
never said that it was.
Why do you think you came out missing a
specified
finger?
for groups.
That's
It was
that's
just
what you
one-
just said. That's what you just said.
It was one giant pile. It wasn't separated. You were in one giant pile, probably under a sweaty fat man.
We should all be so lucky.
Right? I mean, it is California.
It's a magical world out there.
Wait, wait.
So we're on the topic of local bands. We talked about NXT, blah, 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 blah. Who are your guys' favorite local bands in your guys' area?
I joined them.
Or in the entire wash
And then he joined
In
us.
the-
soon after.
circle?
I mean, I love, gotta, the guys across the hallway for sure. Mabel's Marbles and FCon and Head Honcho, Kids on
Yes.
Fire, Generation Decline, Fucked and Bound, which is now Filth is Eternal, Dead Streets. We like playing with those guys a lot.
Dead Bars is one of my local favorites.
Antler Bag is another like local band we played with a lot. Really enjoy those
Yeah.
guys.
I consider
Pre-COVID, I don't
Portland.
know if they're still doing it.
I consider Portland local at this point, so Throw is one of my other favorites.
Throw,
Yeah.
love Throw.
Hey, I'm playing with those guys. Well, members of those guys actually on February 5th at Hawthorne Hideaway.
Ooh.
Oh, awesome.
Hey.
I just agreed to play one of their weddings coming up this summer.
Oh, nice.
Fun.
Oh, I want to shout out my friends in the local band Rat Queen, who
Yeah,
are
Rat
like
Queen.
really close with me. I led a D&D group that with a couple of members of them.
Rat Queen's rad.
Yeah.
Wait, what isn't that Rat Queen? Isn't that from Parks and Rec? Didn't they call themselves?
No, that's
Queen?
Mouse Rat.
That's right.
Mouse rat.
No. They actually called in one of the episodes. I believe their actual name is Rat Queen.
That was Rat Mouse.
Rat Mouse,
I'm
and
gonna
then they
Google
but they did it for a short period. They called themselves like they were going through names, and I think that was one of their
It
names.
was Scarecrow Boat.
Yes,
Mouse Rat, Rat Mouse, and Scarecrow Boat.
I want to say Rat
Oh,
Queen was
Pigeon
one of
Toad.
them too. I may be wrong, but I
That's
believe that
Oh,
was one of their
Pigeon.
names.
Another good one. Pigeon's also
Oh,
so
yeah,
good.
Pigeon.
Also,
There's too many.
Choke the Poe,
Old Doris.
Old Doris,
Love Old Doris. Dad Bod.
Dad Bod from Tacoma.
Yeah, who
those
we're
guys.
playing
Yeah.
with soon. Yeah.
Oh, what am I doing?
I just want to get Globy on for an episode. Like, I don't care about everybody else that Globy's in a band with. I just want Globy for an hour. Just him by himself, just talking. Because I know that
Doesn't
guy.
want
You
Globy
don't
for an
need
hour.
anyone else to talk. He can just go for an hour.
Exactly. I'd be like, all right, Globy, talk.
Oh shit, there's this local darkwave artist I really like, Danny Denial, who's really fucking cool.
Never heard of Danny Bell.
That sounds like a scene name from like 06.
A scene name.
Yeah,
Got into my MySpace.
I was about to
I
say
had a whole-
MySpace.
I had a whole conversation about that today, and no one like believed that the band that I was in at the time, the singer turned into a band called the Medic Droid, and got famous off of his song that he did, which I helped write. So, that's my, I guess you would say, like my claim to fame.
Do you get royalties?
No, God no.
Heck.
But dude, no, we didn't know what royalties were back then.
I can't wait. I cannot wait to fight somebody about royalties.
About royalties?
Once
Oh, one of my old bands, one of my old bands, I tried and they just laughed in my face.
What band?
Oh, well, so we were in this shitty pop punk band. Don't worry about it. But a lot of the members ended up joining this band called Madison Drive, and they were around a long time ago. Madison Drive used one of those fucking songs. They got paid a lot, and I'm like, hey guys, I helped write this fucking song, and I just got laughed at. I got fucking laughed at.
That's shitty.
I just wanted like $100. That's it, $100. I needed beer and cigarette money.
Was your name on the album?
No, because so our band broke up and then they joined this band and completely used this fucking song. It's like, you cocksuckers.
Yeah, that's
Also,
rude.
Yeah, well, you can look forward to a royalty battle with us in about 10 years when we get really big. We're gonna come
Oh,
out.
I got
we're
you.
gonna
I got you. I got you.
In 10
Don't worry.
years,
There's
we'll be
one song.
recording-
There's one song I'm going after. That's it.
No, we're flipping the script. You did an interview with us. We're big. You owe us money now.
Shit.
He's like, I'll just
About that, I don't have money. I don't have money unless I
yell at the
Door was open.
Shut the damn door! Sorry.
It's the too much information question.
All right, guys. So this is the too much information question. It's 7:30. This is the time I'm going to do that. I'm going to ask you a very random question that is on my list here that I've gotten from people on the internet. You can either answer it or you don't have to. It's up to you.
No, answer it.
I'm gonna turn it off.
Answer it.
I'm gonna turn it off.
All right.
All
What happens if we don't answer it?
No, you have to answer it.
You don't
There is
have
no
to.
if ands.
You don't
No,
have
answer.
to, but I'm going to judge the shit out of you.
You're not
Is
my
this-
supervisor. I can do whatever I want.
Not
When's
if
the
you don't-
last time you shit yourself in public?
I think I was like 4 or 5.
Bullshit. You've never shit yourself in public as an adult?
No. I'm sorry. Like I said earlier, I keep it tight.
You're under oath here. You can't, like, even like a fart that
Yeah.
you're like, uh-oh, and it kind of just was a little bit, you got mud butt and nothing.
Yeah, no.
No. I mean,
I-
I've never.
I don't know what kind of life you live where you have to doubt me so hard, but
I mean, I've shit myself multiple times as an adult. I thought everybody did.
I hate to tell you, man. I hate to tell
I'm sorry, I haven't been in that kind of shitty situation.
I
Not
feel
in
like-
public.
I feel like I feel like I need to change the question now.
you. Like your
I feel like
pants?
we're putting you on the spot.
All right, we're restarting
It's
that.
the too much information question.
New
I'm sorry, I
question.
just love it. I actually recorded that myself with multiple different tracks. Could you tell?
Yeah.
Like it.
I know.
Hear the harmonizing. It's
Right?
Harmonious.
It's like
All
you're
right.
trying to.
So we all shit. We all shit, right?
That doesn't sound right.
Do you wipe sitting or standing?
Sitting.
Sitting.
Standing.
If I can help, I will never stand up.
Wait, hold on.
Well, sitting down
Wait,
is one of the most
do you-
awkward fucking things in the world.
I don't know. I gotta.
No,
think
it's just like a sit down, like a little bit of a lean thing. Like I know people that will fall on stand.
I am 6'3". I am not proportionally balanced. I will fall face forward into the wall.
Okay, so if you do you fully stand up and wipe?
Yeah,
Do you
pretty
pop a
much.
leg up?
Because that's like because
Like,
you stand up, the cheeks just go together, so it's, you gotta
Yeah.
wipe more.
What's your other hand for? You pull the cheeks aside.
Jeez, man.
This is literally the conversation I've had, and this is the exact same answer they have given. It's ridiculous. I never knew it was a
But
thing.
I guess I'm the freak in this conversation.
But you-
No, wait. No, it gets worse. Do you go back to front or front to back?
Front back.
Yeah. Front to back.
Everybody learns. You never go back to front.
You don't want a bladder infection.
Yeah.
You don't want to
I
get.
go back to front.
Yeah.
I go back to front.
I tain't misbehaving.
Well,
on
then
this
I would hate to be anywhere near your ball sack. I'm
But
sorry.
see, I also go from the front and make sure I get it all. Like, and I'm also an excessive wiper, and I use baby wipes.
No, you go from the back. You don't go from under. What are you doing?
I don't want shit on my
What are you
tailbone.
doing?
I'd rather be able to know. I get that nice scoop in there.
All right, I've got a question. This is a old question. Wipe or a wad or fold?
Fold. I take 3 sheets and I fold it, and then I wipe. But I don't refold it. I just take 3 sheets, fold it, and then go, and then throw it in.
At home, I'm a folder. Out in public, I'm a crumper because public toilet paper, you do not trust that. And no
I
pun
don't shit
intended,
in
you don't
public.
trust it. You don't trust that shit worth anything.
I don't shit in public unless it's at work. Like that's the only time I shit in public. I know what kind of toilet paper I got.
Always been.
I used to work at the airport. You don't get a choice.
My butt deserves better than that. I like folded.
I've tried folding. Half the time I rip through the paper. It doesn't work well.
Ay.
Toilet paper is like drinking. You always get 3 sheets, and it's the best time.
I thought it was 10 sheets.
3 sheets to the wind.
That was 10 sheets.
3 sheets to the wind.
Huh.
Well, shit. That was my too much information question. Hey, Stumpy, you got any questions that you can ask these people
While we're so open with you,
Yeah.
while I go
Yeah,
while I go take a
might as
piss
well.
because it's that time?
He's gonna take a So okay, so real quick. So you guys have been around for quite a while. What is your guys' favorite spot to play?
Kraken.
God, I gotta say Kraken, but I gotta give a hard number 2 to the Charleston
Yeah.
just because The sound guy's always good. It's always fun to play in an old theater, but as far as just like dirty fucking punk rock bars to play, you can't top the Kraken.
Have you either played there while it was called the Gallows, or is it only
Galway.
been Kraken?
Well,
Galway
funny
Arms.
story about that. I was watching a music video from an old local band I really liked, the Random Orbits, and saw them recording their video at the Galway Arms, and was like, man, I've always wanted to play the Galway Arms. Sucks it shut down. And then next time I was walking around the Kraken, I was like, oh, the Kraken used to be Galway Arms.
If you go into the men's restroom, you can see all the Galloway Arms posters or flyers.
I used to go to those
Never
shows.
been there.
I've been to the Galway Arms when it was still the Galway Arms, but I don't think that. I mean, it would have been Disorderlies, like the old classic Disorderlies 10 years ago or whatever the heck it was. I don't know if we ever went there.
No, we didn't. Not while it was Galway. Anyway.
Yeah. What about
I never played it.
Animal? What about you? What is your favorite place to play?
I would say Kraken is number one, and then definitely also Charleston. And one of my personal favorites across like the whole country is the Medford Pirate Punk House
Oh, yeah.
in Medford, Oregon,
We'll hopefully
which
play
is
it.
one of the coolest like punk houses to play
Yeah.
out there.
I've never been there.
Same.
They
I haven't
have a basement that is like their whole entire house is like just covered in shit to look at. You know, like they got just the best decor. They have a room that like the pillows are covered in patches, the couch is covered in patches, the walls are covered in posters, the blankets are covered in patches, the curtains have pins on them and patches and everything. It's just like punk rock memorabilia everywhere, all over the place. And flyers.
Man, it sounds
everywhere.
awful.
It's
How can people live in that? How can people live in punk houses? That sounds awful.
They have another room that's dedicated to just horror movies, wall to floor, VHS
Yeah.
and DVD horror movies with like one TV set in the middle, and that's it.
But Dave and Laura are the people who live there, and they book the shows, they work the shows, they feed you, they take care of you, and they're just like the nicest humans in the whole world. We love them.
And I think
That was a 6.
a punk scene in Medford in the first place.
Yeah, for sure.
See, that's cool. Like with me coming from Arizona and doing the different sort of scenes and stuff. Like Arizona, they have their punk houses. I know here in Washington they do as well. I know Oregon has a couple, but I really don't know them very well. But like, it's cool to have those people that still do that, still that want to take care of the bands. And they still want to take care of the people. To me, I think that's what's so wrong with a lot of venues nowadays, because they don't care for the bands anymore. They only care about their liquor sales, and that's it. They don't care. Like, and once you stop caring about the bands and only caring about how much money you're making, you lose on. To me, this is my personal opinion. You lose that punk cred. I don't care how divey the place is. I don't care how like. And I can't stand places like that. And that's why like a lot of places start to shut down, because people just stop going to them because of that.
Yeah, it's one of those things. Like, I mean, I don't know about you guys, but we come here every single week, once or twice a week, and we're here practicing, so we have something to give to people. So when I go to a show or when I play a show and they haven't promoted it at all, like we've promoted it and they haven't, like that sucks.
Yeah.
Like when you have a promoter who says they're promoting and they just book the show and that's it. Like they have, it's like, no, like you're a promoter. You're supposed to promote as well. Like it's in your job title.
Absolutely.
And it really sucks when.
But I also hate when bands never promoted. That was like one thing that always drove me nuts. And
Yeah.
It still does.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
No, same.
You want people to come out, you gotta promote. And
It's hard because it's not really a flyer promotion world anymore. Like going up and throwing flyers on polls.
It's a digital flyer now. It's all about the digital flyer, not the physical flyer anymore.
it's gotta fit in.
If it ain't no talk, I ain't going.
And as Liz and I went to Germany together with our other band Dreadful, and seeing how they treat bands there, it's like night and day compared to how bands get treated here. Like almost except for one place in Berlin, every other town we played in, the venue had housing either separate from the bar or above the bar somewhere. They had rooms for you to stay in. They had showers for you to use. They fed you dinner and breakfast the next morning.
And most of the time it was like all vegan, or there was a vegan option because we have dietary stuff with our band. They just, and also a lot of booze. There was always like a fridge full of beer and a bottle of liquor.
I'm all for that. But like,
Oh yeah, absolutely.
there's been this thing lately, and I've noticed it. I don't know if it's because of the new era of what we're getting into, but I've noticed that a lot of the promoters are promising bands a lot of things, but then now have basically they're like, like you guys only had 5 people show up, and it's like, how is that our fault? You promised us all of this, and you didn't do your part of it.
Yeah.
Exactly. So then now we're out of our guarantee. And that sucks because, we're trying to make, this is my second job is playing music. And you're now telling me that what I just did, I have to do for free because you can't provide because you told me.
For me personally, I think when we go on tour, I think all I want is at least gas to get to the next show, know?
I mean, I'm happy if the tour comes out that we paid for all of our gas and pretty much we just spent the money we would to go on vacation on food.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Then we just get to
I
hang out.
I never actually did because I'd never really toured except for the one time. And, anytime when I played shows locally, you got $20 bar tab? Hell yeah. That was what I was happy with.
Locally,
if you gave me gas money, fuck yeah. I loved gas money, but bar tab, fuck yeah, dude.
But if I'm driving down the street to go hang out at a bar I might already be at anyways, and then I get to play music on top of it, I don't give a shit. I'm pumped. I don't care.
See, that's different.
So I'm like, screw you guys. Drinking water and ginger beer tonight.
I drink enough for both of us.
Yeah,
cool.
But I mean, all the bands I'm in, whatever we make, we never take a single cent. It all goes straight back in the band. That's what pays for merch so that people can buy stuff. And that's what pays for us to go and record.
Yeah.
Yes, and that's awesome. So speaking of you guys going to and playing venues, what is your go-to drink while you're playing?
Seriously, dude, did I send you a list of my fucking questions without me knowing it? You've literally asked every single question. I don't even need to write shit down when I'm with you.
I guess it depends on where I'm at. If I'm at the Kraken, I drink a vitamin C and a White Claw. Because vitamin C's are the classic Kraken drink. They make them the best there for sure. Everywhere else, I don't know. It's whatever they'll take for the drink tickets.
I do like a good hard seltzer, especially after a show, just because it feels like I'm, being refreshed and being a little healthy and replenishing what I've left on stage. But
can't go wrong with that.
Yeah, it feels better. I mean, logically, it's probably not, but it's the feel that matters.
When we're on stage, we really got to be magical. So I go with Unicorn Blood.
Fair enough.
That extra star energy.
Yeah.
The Tiger's Blood.
Yeah.
Tiger's Blood.
Tiger.
So speaking of drinks and stuff, I hate tequila. There's one person in this world who has taught me to enjoy tequila, and I believe that was Kevin Freeze because he taught me you chase it with pineapple juice.
Yeah.
This dangerous motherfucker right here.
Nope, still don't.
He taught me a trick that probably could have killed me because there was no. It's like I had that burn and it was gone. It was
pineapple and tequila.
It was this. I couldn't believe it, and I hate pineapple.
You hate tequila, you hate pineapple, but they're two great.
But the two work together in a very dangerous way.
I will say I've never enjoyed tequila. The first time I got really, really shit-faced was on Sousa Gold, followed by Jack Daniels. But I will say the best chaser I ever had was when I was drinking that Sousa Gold because it killed all the tequila flavor in an instant. And that was a Mountain Dew Slurpee that had melted and was just liquid at that point.
Ew.
See, I can't do tequila because the last time I did tequila, I woke up with purple hair, and it was. I'm not joking.
That's what happened to
I
him.
feel like that's a jab at me because I don't drink tequila. I just woke up this morning, sir.
No, I seriously like. I was in high
I
school.
mean, come on, it doesn't look that bad.
My hair was as long as yours when it happened too. I just smelled purple. I woke up with a really bad hangover, and I'm like, why do I keep smelling purple? Went to the bathroom, and all of a sudden, poof! I had purple hair, and I went.
You accidentally
I'm never
drank
drinking.
something. 'Cause that's how I got it.
I mean, it's not the worst thing I've seen to somebody happen when they got drunk and passed out, but that is pretty damn good.
I was blacked out. I don't think I passed out. I think I blacked out and then passed
Blacked
out.
out.
In my old
Not
age,
the worst thing
I
I've seen, though.
like tequila and stuff like that. I just drink vodka for the most part. Less of a hangover.
Tito's on the rocks
Tito.
with a lemon.
I still enjoy good whiskey. I'm probably never going to grow out of good.
That's actually what I'm drinking tonight. I don't know if you guys can tell, but I'm having a double scotch and soda. That's what this is.
All right.
Always PBR for me. Nothing but PBR.
PBR.
I quit drinking drinking mostly a long time ago, but when I do drink, I like a really nice cider if they have one.
Nothing wrong with that.
I mean,
Or just straight
there's
vodka.
certain ciders that are just too much, but then there's certain ciders like, oh, this is okay.
The soda style ciders I don't like.
I like the Angry Orchard. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just too much.
Too sweet.
At the bar I work at, we have a Huckleberry and an Apple Crisp. Both are kind of shitty by themselves, but we do a 50-50, and oh, it is fucking amazing.
Yeah, I'm cool with that. If you cut a cider with if you cut those with a light lager,
I've heard that. Yeah.
you get half beer, half cider.
I think
I've
that's
never
called.
thought about that.
It's almost like a
have
shandy
to-
almost.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
I
it's
might have to introduce that at the bar.
a different word for it. Never mind.
Especially if you do that with, like a Rainier and a apple.
I'm sorry, we can't get Rainier, okay? We can't get Rainier.
Well,
Okay?
PBR, same thing.
Yeah.
No, we can't because it's
Our
the
little sister
distributor.
over
The
there.
distributor doesn't. Oh, yeah, we can't work with that distributor.
I mean,
It's
all I know
bullshit.
is if I find a good cider, I'm excited about it.
Shit, hold on.
Hey.
There's also
Waka
the Johnny Jump Up, the pint of cider. You drop just a drop shot of whiskey in it, cheap whiskey, and it'll burn going down, but it feels so good.
I was helping my parents clean out my mom and my stepdad clean out their liquor cabinet just recently, and to make space for more stuff. But they had a bottle in the very back of it, and it was Whiskeyla.
Ooh.
That sounds dangerous.
Yeah, it's disgusting. It was so bad. But they had a whole entire
That
bottle of
sounds-
it, and they're like, "Take it. I don't want it." So now I have a whole bottle of it, and I don't know what I'm gonna do with it. I think I'm gonna play pranks on people with it. You wanna go drink at my house later?
Yeah.
I was gonna say there's a girl in Bellingham that does her own like moonshine and stuff. She sent me a vodka, and I hate vodka. She sent me a vodka. It's like a black or a green tea vodka, and the shit is good. And I can't wait till she starts distributing. And you guys have to try her shit because
Okay.
she's right by you guys.
Send us their information so we can climb into her DMs.
Oh yeah, she's distributing soon. I don't know who through, but yeah, she's just a scientist, and she made a whiskey out of packing peanuts. I didn't know that was a possibility. I didn't
I
know
didn't
that
know
was a
either. I'm
possibility.
intrigued.
Yeah.
Exactly. I'm
Try
gonna
to
get around for
make
that
some
shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, packing peanuts. Yeah, the shit. Yeah.
Like the plastic ones?
I was
Oh,
saying,
yeah, like the shit that.
what I'll say about packing peanuts, I used to be a warehouse manager, and packing your stuff in packing peanuts is the ultimate fuck you to whoever's receiving that box.
It's actually, I think worse is like when it's the paper strips.
The shredded paper? I don't know, because
The long
packing peanuts
confetti?
like stick to you.
Yeah, the packing
No,
peanuts.
it's literally like the accordion pack or paper strips. And I got a box of a beard oil, and it was just packed full of that shit, and it was the worst freaking thing.
Like glitter?
It was the worst freaking thing. It was worse than glitter.
Like tinsel. I'm still finding tinsel in very random places all over me from the Christmas party show I played a month and a half ago.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Oh, dude, I'm finding glitter everywhere, and I still believe it's from that show. And I don't know who I hugged that had glitter on, but I have washed that sweater multiple times, and like, and literally I still find it on me, and I'm like, why?
Both me and Zach from Hilltop Rats had that same sweater on, and it had tinsel and glitters.
I was probably one of them, most likely.
Yeah.
I know all about glitter. I know. Oh, my boss lady is obsessed with glitter, and I find it everywhere. It sucks. All right, here's my next question, and it's going to be the most important question ever asked.
And now, the most important question ever asked.
Wait, shit, it didn't pop up. There it goes. Who's hotter, Ryan
Jason
Reynolds or
Momoa.
Jason Momoa?
Jason Momoa,
Oof.
without a doubt.
Oof.
I would say body Momoa, personality Reynolds.
Oh, Jason Momoa, both. All the way.
You only get to choose one, so you have to choose one. Who would you choose? I know Liz Momoa. Got it.
Momoda.
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 What do you pick? Who do you pick?
I got to give it to Jason Momoa. He was also in one of my favorite Saturday Night Live sketches I've ever seen, which is, I don't even know who anyone else in this sketch is, but it's this woman who's showing her boyfriend to her parents for the first time, and as soon as she opens the door, he disappears, and he just starts going, "Come find me!" And it's Jason Momoa just, "Oh, hell yeah, I'm gonna go find this guy!" And he's just running through the house, like, ripping doors off the walls, like "I'm gonna find you!"
But that doesn't make him hotter.
It does to me. I
His humor.
value humor.
I mean,
Humor.
Kevin's
And
a comedy
also
sexual.
single right now, too.
Humor
That's
sexual.
why so
But
many
what?
women laugh whenever we have sex.
all right. So, fun fact. This is one of those things. I have on my wall a tally list with this picture. So I have 3 Momoas right now. Stump, I didn't get to ask you last week.
So out of the two, if I had to pick,
I know.
I'm gonna have to go with Ryan Reynolds only because of one fact. Only because of one fact. Betty White is the only person that has ever gotten away with calling him a son of a bitch. And like that is the ultimate compliment you could ever get from anybody. And she is the only one that has ever done that. And he's not been mad about it. So
But look at like that pecs and the hair. That's the reason. It's not the pecs and the hair. It's just because Betty White got to call him a son of a bitch.
yeah.
You should use
All
a
right, that's
picture of Jason Momoa from when he was on Stargate in like the early 2000s. That
I
man-
thought
well,
about
but
it.
also-
I thought about using.
But also, Ryan Reynolds was 2 guys, a pizza place, and a girl. So,
Yeah, two
and
girls
what
in
did
pizza
Jason
place,
Momoa?
yes, there
Yeah.
were 2 guys
So
in
what did Jason Momoa do? He was on Gilmore Girls. Okay, cool. Like,
Oh, and when he was a model, he also looked like Billy Zane, which kind of fucking like blew my mind.
I don't know.
Right now, in their current states that they, like they're acting.
I'm going Ryan Reynolds.
Jason Momoa.
All right. So I officially have the tally marks, and I will be doing that every fucking week, and I get so excited.
I'll be expecting results in a year, maybe, or when are you gonna?
I mean, my wife literally like drooled over Momoa too, and I was like, "Can you just don't?" Because I will never have a body like that.
You'll be stuck with your Ryan Reynolds body. Well,
Just
I
tell her you feel like the Ryan Reynolds in this marriage.
I'm more like Fat Thor.
oh no, are we bringing Chris Hemsworth into this now?
He's also hot.
Oh no! I can't bring Hemsworth into it. No, I can't do it. I refuse.
Or you're not going to throw Fabio in the mix?
No.
Okay, Fabio, he's on his own sort of.
Yeah, dude. Nobody can. No, I'm not going to have people try to compare with Fabio.
Yeah.
That's
Back
like
in the
asking if
90s
you would
super
prefer
hunts,
fat
Bobby Owen
Chris
Hassel.
Pratt or skinny Chris Pratt. Like,
Fat Chris Pratt.
exactly.
Yeah. Fat Chris Pratt got to
Funny
name
Chris
Anna
Pratt.
Faris much better.
Anna
He's doing
Faris, not
much
Anna.
better than-
So speaking of Seattle people, Chris Pratt and Anna Faris.
Yeah.
All right. So
Are you not
have you guys
impressed
ever
by
thought about
Seattle
changing your band
people?
name?
What?
Have you guys thought about ever changing your band name?
Yeah,
We
yesterday.
were literally just talking about this.
Really?
That was one of the first questions you just asked them in the beginning of this.
If they change it? No, I don't think I'd ask if they changed it.
You
No,
asked
we
where
were
we got
talking
the
about
name.
it.
Yeah.
I mean, would change it from the Disorderlies. Would you change it from the Disorderlies?
If we
We're so far removed from the band we were when we started as the Disorderlies. So we've been
My
talking, and we think we're going to change our name to the Joe Myers Trio.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll. No, don't ever. I don't want to be a name in the history. I'd rather just people remember.
I was aiming for the Joe Myers Briggs, but you know.
Oh jeez. Something like, I don't know. We've talked about it for sure. But every
Yeah.
single time we talk about it, we can't think of like anything that makes sense, you know? Like
Yeah.
we're not the same band that we were back in the day. We're different people, we're
No.
different. Like our lyrics
Absolutely.
are different, our songs sound different. Like
I mean, you have confidence compared
That
to when
doesn't
you
sound
started.
Yeah.
No, seriously. I ran into Johnny Mischief like a year ago, and we were talking about Liz, and I'm like, she started out just being that shy little girl on the microphone to actually like being the person. So it was nice. It was nice to see.
I appreciate it. Took 10 years, but I got there.
And you can play guitar. I mean, you know.
I mean, I've always played guitar.
But see, I didn't know that. I
Yeah.
didn't know that back in the day. Conversations could have been so different back in the day if I knew that you could actually play guitar.
See, I thought you were just dancing on the band and waiting for them to show
Fuck you.
Okay, that was going to be another one of my things I was going to say. So, yep. The song is hilarious, by the way.
Hey, thanks.
Which one?
Yeah, that you're in the band,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and
That one is
when I
that
got-
one came from like stuff that people have actually said to me at shows, whether it be Dreadful or Disorderlies or whatever. But then the title, like, one of my favorite coworkers I've ever had, like, we were bartending and some guy made some shitty comment to her about her bra or skirt or something like that. And she just kind of laughed it off and was like, haha, casual misogyny in the workplace. It's just something we're used to. And so I've just been kind of like, that is like, this is our workplace in a sense too, so this is our other job / career or whatever. So it's
Absolutely.
like casual misogyny that happens all the time to the ladies. It's great.
it was just funny hearing Kevin Freeze just be like that jerk.
Yeah.
When I watched the Bridge City performance, I was like, oh, that's cute.
Other people weren't laughing when I did it at the bar later, but
Oh, I believe it. What
We
the
actually, one of the first times we played that song, this guy, one of the lyrics is, Kevin says, no offense, but, and then I say, you don't have to say it. And then he says, you're good for a chick. And then right after we got done with that song, this guy was like, well, you are really good for a chick. And I was like, no.
I always
No.
I always hate that. It's one of the things I always hated about just being a performer and a musician is when they're like, oh, well, they're good for a girl. It's like, well, wait a second, like that person or girl, whatever, they're putting so much of the same energy, passion that we are, just because they're a girl, that you're putting them in a subgenre. It's like, there's so many badass people that have been in bands that are like front women that are way better front women than any frontman we've ever had. Same with drummers, same with bass players, same with guitar players. Like,
Yeah.
the thing is like, the one thing I really hate about, well, two things I hate about the music industry is the dudes would be like, oh well, she's a chick, that's cool. Okay, like, stop thinking it as that and start understanding that it's just like, it's good music. The other is with the music industry, they take the front woman like they did with Kobe. Too soon. I'm sorry.
Wait, hold on.
They,
No, I missed.
Why, did it crash?
He was a crash and burn.
oh,
Yeah.
That one was too soon. Anyway, you're making a
Was it,
heartfelt
though?
point about women in the music industry.
yes. So basically, like, the one thing is like, when they take like the good looking, like they did with Gwen Stefani, or like what they did with Hayley Williams from Paramore, is they want to focus just on them, but not the whole band. When you do that as the whole band, it's like, that is a killer band. When they're by themselves, they're a generic pop, just awful, just one of the worst things you can do. And it's really sad, because that's all they want to focus on is just their looks, not the actual talent. That's why, like, when you have, like, look at, for example, who is it? Okay, for example, Patti Smith, for example, one of the best punk rock artists that we've had it's in the last 40 years, and people still hear songs and do her songs all the time. Or even look at who else? Okay, jokingly we'll say Avril Lavigne, right? If Avril Lavigne was really no, hold on. If Avril Lavigne was really a punk artist, as they want her to be, right? It wouldn't be so focused on having her dress the way they do. Because if you notice, now she's turning back into what she was during her Skater Boy days. She's wearing the same stuff again. She's almost 40. She's our age. And
she was in the Christian rock phase, I think. And then
There
she
was
went,
the Japanese bubblegum pop song that she did.
She was country before she did anything.
I don't like your boyfriend.
yeah.
But it's like,
If we want to go back to conspiracy theories, have you heard the one about like Avril
her having the clone
been replaced? Yeah.
Yeah, it's the Paul McCartney thing. It's
Paul McCartney all over again.
Pretty much.
And had the same impact on music he's had too, which is the craziest part.
Well, there's only one thing that they've stated, even with that, if we're going to go into a conspiracy theory with it, is there's one video of him playing a guitar right-handed, not left-handed, but it's because the film was flipped. And that's why...
ambidextrous.
Which I forget what her clone, her name is like, I think it's like Emily something, I believe is what her name is, or Michelle something.
That much.
Yeah.
It's something like that. It's the reason they say is because of the moles on her face or whatever. But yeah. It's so stupid. It's like, stop thinking about what's actually going to sell and actually look at the talent. That's what's wrong with the music industry today, and what's been wrong with it for the past since it's.
It's all about the money. That's all it is.
Yeah.
That's why she's on Wendy the Young Fest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's
Yeah.
one of those things. Like, I don't ever want to be when Kevin joined the band, we changed like the name of our base. Well, I changed it because I thought it was funny. To our chat group to Lizzie and the Kevins. But like, I don't ever want to be Lizzie Franks and the Kevins, or Lizzie. I don't ever want to be that. I want to be us as a group and what we are as a group.
That's actually a cool name. If like you guys are doing a one-off show and you can't do as the Disorderlies, you guys can be called that, because most bands do that.
Yeah. If we were playing like if you ever got on like Bumper Shoot, you can't play within the month of Bumper Shoot.
Lizzie and the Frozen Animals.
Like, I was really actually hoping you guys were going to be separated, because I have the option to change people's names. So I was going to go Kevin 1, Kevin 2, and you just kind of fucked me up there.
How would you pick? Well,
huh? Oh, obviously Kevin Freeze would probably be Kevin 1, but I could edit your name completely and literally say Lizzie and the Kevins.
Oh no.
Sorry.
Kevin's and the Lizzie.
Yeah, Kevin's and the Lizzie.
Yeah.
That's our. Yeah. We
Kevin,
get top billing
actually,
because
it's
there's two of
Kevin
us.
and Lizzie and other Kevin.
Which one's other Kevin?
Okay, no, go right back to the Disorderlies. I'm sorry. I can't. Now you guys confuse the shit out of me.
Instructions unclear.
You did not understand.
I didn't understand the assignment. I did not understand the assignment. Are you on TikTok too?
I'm on Instagram. I don't know how to stuff.
You know what this is? It's emotional damage. That's what it is.
Emotional damage.
God damn it.
I thought I had other questions, but apparently I don't.
That's fine. I don't have any questions either. So,
Are hot dog sandwiches?
yes, absolutely. It's an open-faced sandwich.
Yeah, I'm on board with that one.
Okay, then is a taco a sandwich?
Yes.
Yeah.
No, a taco's a taco.
But then why is a hot dog a sandwich? But if a taco is literally the exact same thing,
Well, no, a
that's the
taco is a
Mexican
wrap.
version.
Bread and
It was
tortilla.
supposed to be two separate things, so maybe a hot dog isn't a sandwich.
It's
No,
a-
think about
Because I eat a hot dog sideways, but I eat a taco with my head sideways.
I mean, I think we need to talk about all the possibilities.
you would have to ask if a Subway sandwich is a sandwich because it's not cut in half.
I mean, my real question is, what's the quesadilla?
There's a quesadilla sandwich.
Okay, well here's the thing.
It's just a grilled
But then the ultimate question is chicken boneless chicken wings, or are they chicken nuggets?
They're chicken
They're
nuggets for adults. That's all they are.
Yeah, they're nuggets.
That is an excellent question.
They're chicken strips.
I was told there was gonna be an hour worth of puns by Johnny, and I haven't gotten an hour worth. So
And well, you've gotten about 45 minutes worth.
I'm sorry, I've been working on the punchline this whole time.
wait, hold on. I don't know if that was a joke.
It was.
Fuck this thing.
That's the best drum solo you've played tonight.
If it
Keith
means
Lee would
anything,
be
that's my
proud.
kids. I literally just broke my kid's toy.
Just tell your kid if they ask why, you just say, well, you fucked up. You've been bad.
Fucking kids.
Fucking kids.
Because
That was
Santa
ba-
don't like you.
You know what? It was bad timing. We get it.
God damn it.
Oh,
Oh,
Garrett didn't miss a beat there.
oh man.
I don't have anything else to throw, okay? Can we? Whatever.
It's all right.
Hey, do you guys like shotgun and beers?
Yes.
Yeah.
You guys want a shotgun and beer?
Having some
I
Thanksgiving.
mean, if we had beers.
Give me a second.
Well, I don't have a beer, but I will chug the rest of this.
I'll be right
Oh
back.
yeah, we're gonna go steal
Because I wanna
beers
show
from
you guys
a
this-
different band across the way.
Hold
Well,
on.
so you guys
Oh.
still
Because
being more prepared.
oh, that's perfect. This is perfect. Yes, go steal a beer from the band across the way.
Yeah. There's a ska band that's like not directly across from us, but like kitty corner that has been playing Beatles covers all night, and it's been awful.
What band is it? Sorry, it cut out for a second for me.
We don't know.
No
That's the
idea,
thing.
yeah.
We don't know who they are.
Yeah, they're just some ska band that likes covering ska versions of Beatles songs, and
What if they're called the?
the Skeetles. Yeah.
No, there has to be something like.
Oh no!
Hey.
Oh
I-
god!
Shotgunning Trulies? Are you out of your mind?
Hey, that's what they gave us.
All
All
right.
right, the last time
I'm
I
going
drank
for
was like
citrus
a month
sweet.
ago.
Shitty Beatles.
You
They're
know,
called the Shitty Beatles.
The shitting Beatles. I like it.
The Shitty Beatles. Sorry, I had to pee and I could hear it the whole time, and all I'm doing in my bathroom is screaming, "The Shitty Beatles."
Wait,
Actually,
No,
thought
I know why you call them the shitty
That's
Beatles.
recognized everywhere as one's the loneliest number, so you pick it up.
Hold on, no. I know what his reference is from,
Ooh,
and
let's
if I
go.
had long hair, I'd be able to do that. Yeah.
Boom.
Yeah.
Okay,
Are we
that's-
shocking and guys? But here's the thing right now, because
Listen,
before I
Scott.
do this, Before I do this, I have to tell you guys about the pump action shotgun tool. It's
Oh, I want one.
a
I've
company
seen it
called-
before.
Oh my God, is this
Yeah,
a paid promotion?
It is. It is. This is by
Yeah.
a company called Drunk Engineers based out of Canada. Yes, I am a rep for that band, Party Hard.
Hey,
That band.
All you got to do is you place the beer
Brand.
into the device, pop it at a little bit of an angle, give a squeeze. Sorry, Stumpy, I haven't sent yours yet. Give it a little squeeze and a push and a turn. You're ready to go. If you want one for yourself, check out drunkengineers.ca. And at
It's just
checkout,
like
use the
that.
promo code
I have-
JM86.
Do they sell them
You get
for
to-
White Claws?
Yeah,
Yes.
you know, they do have a skinny version. Use
Man,
the
I
promo
wanna-
code JM86. It'll save you 10% off your purchase.
Okay.
the
Did
important
you-
thing
Now that
is
we
that
got that out of the
after
way-
all of our complaining about money ruining things, it hasn't ruined this podcast.
It's okay. I don't get paid for this.
This
Oh.
is gonna be a mess.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh wait, yeah, we're doing this right in front of like amps and
Here,
stuff.
trade
Yeah.
me. You're way
What?
better at this.
Yeah, I am.
Your hole is better.
At an
What?
angle.
At an
Angle.
Here, you do it. You trade.
Okay. Oh,
I
at
always-
an angle.
Wow.
Spray it everywhere.
And let me give a huge shout out to my buddy James down in Australia,
Hi, James.
which apparently that place doesn't exist. I love this guy. He taught me that their money is indestructible. And he doesn't
Oh, yeah.
like when you
I've got an
mispronounce.
Australian dollar. You can't rip it.
You know what I like?
Or an Australian
Oh, yeah.
bill or loony or whatever.
And I told him the way he pronounces his cities is completely wrong. And he did not like it.
Do you know how you find money when you drop it in Australia? You find it down
How?
under.
Because that's not a knife.
That's for you, James.
Fucking cheers to Strya, mate.
Cheers! And that, ladies and gentlemen, is episode 2. Episode 2 of the Beers, and Bullshit podcast. Let me give a huge
Oh, that
thank you
stinks.
to
Oh, God. What did you eat?
Salad.
Oh.
I had Wendy's, and
Salad?
my burps are fucking awful.
I don't know if that's all.
I'm going to give you a huge shout out to my my old friends, the Disorderlies. I'm very excited to see what these guys have planned for the future. And
We got shows.
obviously, I'm going to be.
No, we don't.
If you got shows in Portland, please let me know right away, and I will.
And you will be there.
Yeah.
I have to. I will make sure I try to get the day off.
Okay. We'll
All
tell
right. Good.
you in advance.
Fine.
Steph, where do you live? Are you
Cool.
in Seattle or are you Portland?
I'm in Tacoma, so I'm
Oh,
right in
shit.
the middle.
That's cool. We'll
Yeah.
pick you up on the
So-
way.
Yeah, you know what? So actually, since I got you guys here for a second, real quick, where can everybody find you guys on all of the social media?
Damn it!
We're on. I can still smell your breath here. It smells like
I'm
pizza.
Hey, better
gonna
than
change
out of my
this,
mouth,
and it's just gonna be called the Stumpy Podcast because he's better at this than I am.
We are on Instagram. We're on Facebook.
What's our name on Instagram?
The Disorderlies, right?
But for how long?
I don't know. For now,
You changed it,
Until
and
it
I'm
becomes
crying.
Lizzie and Kevin's.
I'll.
I have a sneaking suspicion that Joe wants you guys to change your name.
I have a sneaking suspicion I want Joe to change his name.
Actually, we're gonna change our name and copyright it to Beards, Beers, and Bullshit.
Do it.
Okay, listen here.
Or the meat
No.
holes.
No, you can't do that.
What is that?
You
What
can't
is
do
that tool thing that you were using called? What is that?
Oh,
Well,
you
have
can't. No, they're already patented. You can't take anything
Have
from
you
those
gotten
guys.
a domain name yet?
He's about to right after this show.
You know,
Domain
I was
name.
gonna wait. I was gonna
LLC.
wait to do like this cool thing as a reminder of where you guys came from. But now, you know what? Fuck it.
I love that. That's so good.
Yeah.
That's super good.
When you do a cool
So
thing,
guys,
Well, thank you guys for coming on. Thank you for shotgunning beers with us.
For having us.
yeah.
I appreciate the shit out of you,
What
and
should we
definitely.
do?
What?
I was just saying, Stump. I want to play more shows with you guys.
Let's do it. Like you know where to reach us.
Yep.
We'll do it. We gotta get a Tacoma show though. That's the thing.
Okay.
Like, because I would love to play with you guys either at the airport or the Pig or somewhere. Just I don't even care. Let's just get a show together. Let's try to get a couple of other bands. Maybe our friends, the Fibs. Let's try to get them to come out and play a Tacoma show with us. So
I have an idea.
We're playing there on. We're playing Jazz Bones on Sunday.
With punk rock karaoke and Bad Bod.
Yeah.
we actually, I might be there. I don't know quite yet because I'm just getting over COVID, so I'm trying to stay away from everybody. So yeah.
God, so
I have an idea. What we got to do is we got to get our money together, and we need to go to Nemesis' house and rent out the basement for one night. All we got to do is probably get $500-$600, and they'll be okay with it, right? Right?
Can we? I mean, who lives there now? Does anybody live there?
I don't know. Last I knew it was some old people, but I guarantee it'll never happen.
I wonder
It'll
if they'll let
never
us
happen.
Airbnb it or something, just for play a show
Okay,
there.
we would need to come up with multiple thousands of dollars, I think.
No.
We've had people go through the walls in that place.
So, whatever. I work for a construction company. We'll fix it.
Yeah, it's good. Hey, we know an empty house we can go party in. It's got a flooded basement.
Oh yeah. Oh my God. We should totally have a show there.
Or film a you guys should film a video there. Get Doug to help you guys film it.
God, wade into that basement.
Yeah.
Waiter boots
No,
on.
God. So my
If it means anything, I'm a homeowner and I have a giant garage, so...
Heyo.
And it's obvious that you've shown we can just throw shit around in there.
Oh yeah, no.
if
You should see. I have spray painted dicks on the wall. No,
He's not lying.
My garage is my space. This is my space.com. Fuck it. We have a show here.
If we have to trudge through water, it's worth it. Our fans have been waiting for a video.
It's
so.
a rat-infested murder basement. I don't want to do it.
So we
A
got
rat-fested murder basement. I like it.
It's our new band
I
name.
think that is.
Copyright us.
Murder basement.
We'll do it, but we'll do it in
Murder
really perky, glittery bubble letters.
Yeah.
Rat-infested murder basement.
Yeah.
Give it a name.
By the way, I got to thank one of our sponsors tonight, Rainier Beer.
Okay, listen. Look, you
We're at
can't
the
do that.
Rainier
You can't do that.
Brewery.
I will actually get in trouble on YouTube for that. Rainier Beer is not one of our sponsors, but I am a thing on Instagram for PBR. Let me just say that much.
Dude, they would sponsor us. Honestly, they would.
They're fucking gross.
Also, check out the Mustache Mate. MustacheMate.com.
Oh.
I
You know
got
what?
nothing
I gotta-
else, guys. You guys have anything else you guys need to say?
I got nothing.
Love you guys so much. Thanks for having us.
All right,
We'll
that was
see
fun.
you
I'm going to hit the
again.
outro.
Again on episode 100.
This whole